Hey guys, it's Alicia. Now today I thought I would hop on here real quick and show you what I'm making, because this is a really great way to use up milk. If you've got some milk that you need to get used up real quick because it's gonna go bad, this is a wonderful, delicious way in which to do it. My mom used to do this all the time when I was growing up as a kid, when we would have milk that was getting close to date, and it's something I like to do now too. Now I don't have my mom's actual recipe for this. She got hers from her grandmother, I believe, so this is definitely an old school recipe. I'm going to kind of just go off of memory and hope it turns out. But I have made this in the past and I think I can pretty much remember how I did it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started and show you just how easy this is. First thing you wanna do is get your oven preheating to 350. And then you're gonna take 6 eggs and put them in a large bowl. Then you're gonna just whisk these up. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, 1/4 teaspoon, a little bit of vanilla, teaspoon and a half, 2 teaspoons, and then 2/3 cup sugar. And I'm going to mix this all together real well. Now I have not made this in a really long time because normally we don't end up with extra milk because my kids go through so much milk. I'm always buying it, always running out, but for some reason we ended up with extra. So I did not want it to go to waste, and so that is why I'm making this stuff up, and it is so good. It is, like I said, just one of the best ways that I can think of to use up milk. Okay, so now that I've got this pretty much well mixed up, I'm gonna take 4 cups of milk, and I believe the original recipe calls for it to be scalded. That's just milk that's been heated to a near boil. So I just heated some milk up in the microwave, and I'm going to do it that way. I think the point of scalded milk back in the day was to kill bacteria. So our milk today is pasteurized. We don't have to worry about that. So like I said, I'm just gonna heat mine up in the microwave. Okay, so here's my 4 cups of milk. And like I said, I just heated this up in the microwave. And now I'm going to slowly stir this in to my egg mixture. And I don't know if you can see, but there is a slight film. Ooh, I'm getting milk everywhere. There is a slight film on the top of this milk, which is what happens when you scald it. So I figure that is good enough to just heat it up. So I'm gonna get this mixed up the rest of the way. And I should say, the original recipe, I do remember, calls for, I think it's whole milk. This is 1%, so that's probably not the best thing to use in this. I think my mom always used 2%, and that worked pretty well. But 1% is what I've got, and 1% is what I need to use up, so that is what I'm gonna use. Now that I've got that all mixed together and my little milk mess cleaned up, I'm going to be taking this and pouring it into probably 2 of these crocks. These are not that big. It would have been nicer if I had a larger size of one of these so I could just pour it all in one, but I don't. So I'm gonna use 2 of these and just pour the mixture evenly as I can in between the 2 of them. And actually, to help me do that, I'm going to be using the scale here, because I am not the best at eyeballing stuff. So I'm gonna zero this out and evenly pour this in these 2 crocks. I've got those poured in there. Now I'm going to take a little bit of nutmeg and just sprinkle that on the top of these. And you don't have to do this if you don't like nutmeg, but I do. I think it adds a nice little flavor. And then I'm also going to add just a little bit of cinnamon too. Again, if you don't want to, you definitely don't have to, but I like the flavor that it adds. Plus it gives it kind of a pretty color on top too. Okay, so here what I've got is a couple containers, and I've poured about an inch of hot water in the bottom of them, and then I'm gonna just place my crocks in that water. Like that, to create a water bath. Now again, this will be a whole lot easier if I just had one and not two, but this is gonna work. So the point of the water bath is to just kind of help insulate these and basically just cook them more evenly. If you don't use a water bath, what's gonna end up happening is the top of this is gonna cook faster than the inside. So the water bath just helps it cook more evenly throughout. You basically just wanna cook these until a toothpick innard comes out clean. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these in the oven, and I will be back when they're done. I baked these for just about an hour, and I stuck a toothpick in there, came out clean, so they are done. So now I'm gonna take them out of these water baths and let them cool completely. Okay, I've let this cool, and now I will take some out of here so you can see what it looks like inside. That is what it looks like inside. Nice and creamy, rich, delicious, just really, really good stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.